What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video on this Tuesday afternoon. Wanted to talk to you about the New York Jets expressing some interest in a day 2 tight end prospect. According to reports, the Jets' new tight end coach, Jeff Blaska, was in attendance for Oregon's Pro Day today. Now, there's numerous people that the Jets could potentially be interested in at Oregon, but if you're looking at Blasko as a tight end coach, and the player that he would be looking at, that would be Terrance Ferguson, who is a tight end prospect out of Oregon and someone who I think is really exciting. There's some things about his game that I happen to like a lot. He's an extremely athletic tight end. He is, he has 4.63 40 time speed, which is 84th percentile. He has a 97% vertical. He's able to go up and high point the football and make plays in the passing game. Another stat that stood out to me was that he led all tight ends in yak per reception last year with 9.0. So he is getting the ball in his hands, and then he is making things happen with the ball in his hands. All good things for a young quarterback, whether you're looking at Justin Fields in the short term, or if you're looking at potentially drafting a quarterback either this year or in 2026, the young quarterback's best friend could be the tight end. And at least we've seen with Justin Fields, him build some sort of chemistry with, along his many different stops, Pat Freiermuth a year ago. Before that, Cole Kmet with the Chicago Bears. A tight end with the athletic profile that Ferguson has could be really a nice addition to this Jets offense. I love Tyler Warren as much as anybody. I've spent a lot of time talking about Tyler Warren, but if the Jets go Armand Membu or another position in the NFL draft outside of tight end in round 1, I think it opens up Terrance Ferguson as a day 2 option for the New York Jets. Pick 42 might be a little bit rich, but I think you can get him in the 3rd round, at the top of the 3rd round at pick number 73. At Oregon, he was kind of used all over the field. He's versatile, lining up as an inline tight end, out in the slot, and even split out wide. Now, his strength is not as a blocker, but he's not a horrible blocker. He has, good effort. He's willing to get in there and be a blocker. I just wouldn't classify that as his strength. He's not, a prototypical just big, nasty inline guy, like maybe I think Tyler Warren in the 1st round or on the day 2 guys, I would say Gunnar Helm are better blockers than he is. But I think he would make more sense than a Fannin or Arroyo, who I personally view as more bigger slots. And yes, we've seen Terrance Ferguson line up in the slot before. It's not a new part of his game, but he can help stretch the field vertically for you, which is a plus, something they need to do. He can win contested catches, which is a plus and something that the Jets could use from the tight end spot. He can block, and he's crazy athletic. So I can get on board with this. If we're looking outside of the 1st round, I think Gunnar Helm and Terrance Ferguson are 2 names to really watch on day 2, who I think could come in and be good for you right away. I like both those guys as prospects. Again, it depends on the route that you go in the first 2 rounds before you get to a Terrance Ferguson, but who knows? Maybe the Jets are looking to target other positions early on. Maybe they like a wide receiver better. Maybe they'd rather go with the offensive lineman in Armand Membu. And then on day 2, you could add someone who could come in and be a pass catcher for you in year 1 and a good blocker. Would be nice. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm Matt O'Leary. I'll catch you next time.